Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and the other day Apple released WatchOS 10.6 to the public. WatchOS 10.6 is available on all WatchOS 10 supported devices as long as you haven't already installed WatchOS 11 betas. This was released alongside many other updates such as iOS 17.6, iPadOS 17.6, updates for your Mac, as well as beta updates for iOS 18 and even iOS 18.1 Beta 1. So lots of things released at the same time, and this update provides bug fixes and security updates. So we'll talk about that in just a moment, and this particular update came in around 500 megabytes or so. Depending on the watch you have, it was right around that size. So not a huge install, but sort of a large install for a watch, and it should fix quite a few things if you were having issues. Now, if you actually installed WatchOS 10.6 RC, you wouldn't have an update as this is the exact same thing. And we can see that by going to settings here. So we'll go down to settings. Then we'll take a look at the build number. So we'll go to about, and you can see the build number is 21U577. That lets you know you have the latest version. And if you want to stop receiving beta updates, if maybe you were on previous betas, just turn them off in your software update settings. However, if you're on WatchOS 11, you won't have this update because you're on a newer version. Now, as far as using this version, if you have iOS 18 installed, you can still use WatchOS 10.6. However, if you have WatchOS 11, you'll need to have iOS 18 betas installed. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. Now this update, as I said, it provides important bug fixes and security updates. Apple has not been clear as to what they've fixed. They really need to update their notes to let us know, but this particular update seems to be working much better in a couple different ways, in particular with battery. So you'll see I'm at 43%. I installed the update and just let this sit. It processed things in the background and hasn't been charged since. And within battery, you'll see here, if we scroll down, it was charged last to 100% the other day at 10:42 a.m., about 24 hours or so ago, and it's been in standby ever since. So it's actually doing pretty well, and many people say that it's restored their battery life on their Apple Watch Ultra and other Apple Watches, bringing back battery life. So that might be one of the major bug fixes. The overall usability of it seems to be fine. Things are loading fine. However, when I installed this, my watch face with the app Lumi in the middle here was actually sort of not behaving properly. It uninstalled itself multiple times. The middle just sort of disappeared. Now, as far as security updates, well, like I mentioned, there's security updates in this update. And if we take a look at Apple's security release website, scroll down, you'll see here we have not only all the other releases, but also WatchOS 10.6. Now there's 24 security updates in this particular update, everything from family sharing to image I/O to kernel, sandbox, shortcuts, and more. So you can see Siri even has an update, and it says it's available for Apple Watch Series 4 and later. An attacker with physical access may be able to use Siri to access sensitive data. They fixed this by the issue was addressed by restricting options offered on a locked device. So they've updated this, and this is a very important update as far as that goes. So I would definitely recommend installing it just for the security updates alone. One other thing I wanted to mention is Aaron P613 on Twitter actually showed that the Apple Watch using Shazam with the latest update wasn't working properly. If you go into Shazam, you could actually search for a song, but it would actually refer you to a different app. This seems to be on WatchOS 11 only, not WatchOS 10.6. So here we have WatchOS 11. If we go to Shazam here with the latest update, so let's find it here. There it is. If we go into this, it actually says Shazam has a new home. See all your history, richer song details, and more with the new Shazam music recognition app. If you go to open it, it actually fails to load. So this seems to be a WatchOS 11 bug. It's in beta, so it doesn't seem to be something that's on WatchOS 10.6. So I just wanted to clarify that. As far as performance, everything seems to be pretty good, and overall, it's just a minor update. I do wish Apple would give us more information as to what's available as far as the bug fixes so we could sort of verify that, but in general, it seems to be acting like it should, with the exception of it deleting this app in the middle. And as far as the watch face I'm using, many people have asked, this is the modular watch face, and you can just see the different complications I have with the app Lumi in the middle. So this app's actually called Lumi, and then you can set it to golden hour, sunrise, or whatever you prefer. So if we go back here, we'll close that out, and then we just lock it in and we have the app modular, or the watch face modular. So that's all there is to this update. Not a whole lot to talk about, but many people were asking me to cover it. So it looks like it's fixed quite a few things. It should at this point, and WatchOS 11 will be the next major update. Now, if you found anything else in WatchOS 10.6, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, whether that's bug fixes or features. And of course, I'll link this wallpaper in the description like I normally do. If you haven't subscribed already, though, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.